All right, we're here to do a little copy edit of Omnisend. Omnisend, if you're not aware, is an omnichannel marketing solution where you can plug in different integrations with all these different services, as you can see on the screen: WhatsApp, Viber, Messenger, Facebook, Google, email. Understand how people interact with your brand across all of these different channels to come up with a more rounded out customer profile, and also then be allowed to sort of allow yourself to send more relevant promotions that they're more likely to buy with. As you can see here, the little CTA there says purchase. So let's get into this. We're going to quickly go through, give our overall impressions of the page, try and break down the flow, the main value prop that should be present throughout, and then we're going to try and rebuild the page if it needs it. So anyway, let's first have a quick look through. Headline's not too long. We'll get into the details of what we think about the headline and stuff later. So go further. Yeah, it's not too long. 2 CTAs there. I do not like. I quite like the image. More CTAs at the top. Start free trial. Start free trial. Okay, so it's 2 different CTAs, but 3 on that within the hero section. Clients that trust us. Unilever. Yes Wellness. Modcat. High growth e-commerce businesses choose Omnisend. Okay, this is a little odd. Who are you aiming for? Are you aiming for the Unilevers of the world or the Love Cocos of the world? I'm making a huge assumption here, but I've never heard of Love Coco. I've never heard of any brands here apart from Unilever. Generally speaking, brands will resonate better when they see similar brands to themselves as your social proof, because they think, oh shit, it's working for them. Why won't this work for me as well? Perfect. These guys already know how to deal with an operation of my size. The small guy doesn't want the business who's only working with massive enterprise brands. The big enterprise brands doesn't want the business who's only working with mum and pop shops. Oh, is that another CTA? Yeah, customer success stories. Nope. That's 3 CTAs by the end of the second section. What do you want people to do? I like this image. That's cool. Shows how it all... That's cool. I like that. Shows how it all pulls it all in together for the omni-channel experience. Nice visual display of it, which is obviously from the dashboard. Cool. Reach out to your customers in a way they prefer, not what the tools allow. Choose between email. Okay, so it's just a rundown of the features, really. It's not explaining why that's important. Send a more relevant message. And they've got how much money is being made. There's a disconnect there between these images and that subhead. Customer shopping of Omnisend connects the dots. Provides you a little bit of a disconnect between this side and here, really. Drive more sales with custom automation. Eliminate the guesswork with our flexible segmentation. Okay, that's very similar to this image up here. Granted, that's a single workflow. This is just a segment of. But yeah, it's pretty much the same. I would switch one out. Something there which details automation. Again, it's just a rundown of the feature of Omnisend. It's like, hey, check out how great we are. And yeah, that's cool. You do want to sell your business, but at the end of the day, are people going to shop at your business because you're great or because you help them become great? It's the latter, right? Powerful features tailored for e-commerce needs. Okay, so it's obviously targeting e-commerce. So buying intent across different points in their customer journey. Omnisend provides you the tools. Again, very brand focused. Okay, cool. 4th CTA. See all features. Okay, nice little integration bit. Cool. We don't cut any corners. Our support works 24/7. That's not a selling point anymore. Sorry, that's part of the course. That is what I expect as a consumer today. This is good. If it's working for 50,000 other people, why won't it work for me? Straight into social proof. We've got 2 bits of social proof. This is just an image. So we like the interface and work for more than MailChimp. Fuck you, MailChimp. It's easier to plan out scheduled automated workflows in a more visual way. I wonder if the audience that they're targeting with this is MailChimp users. Images of random products. You've got a woman doing the chicken dance, some pillows, a watch. No idea why they're there. They add nothing to the page. Leverage each of your channels, start selling more today. Okay. So what's the goal here? Because you've got the same CTAs here at the bottom, get a free demo, start my free trial as at the top, but then you also have success stories and check out the features, right? That's 4 CTAs. What are you trying to achieve with this page? Personally, I would say that the goal should probably be get a demo. Something like omni-channel marketing, I don't believe that you're going to really you're not really going to be much use to the small guy who's just started selling, but this is going to be invaluable to the big enterprise brand who need to bring together their presence across multiple channels and multiple platforms into one consolidated dashboard. So I feel like it would be enterprise clients are going to be the key demographic. They're obviously e-commerce, as is pretty obvious it's for e-commerce brands. So goal, get a demo, because the audience is enterprise e-com. Okay. Now, enterprise e-com, you don't really want to give them a free trial. You want to show them how they specifically can get the most out of the tool. So demo. So I would cut every other CTA out and just have get a demo. One page, one purpose, tailor everything around it. How are you going to do that? From the look of it, the primary value prop in the header, all from one platform, makes me think that it's ease of use, speed of implementation type deal. That's the primary value prop that seems to be there. All their channels from one single platform. So it seems to be like, we make it easy for you to work across all of these different platforms, because what I imagine, now I've not done the research for this, but I imagine that they've done the research and the objections to omni-channel marketing would be along the lines of it's too difficult, too time consuming, too costly. It's cold, my fingers don't work, I'm making lots of typos. Objections, too difficult, time consuming, costly. That's what I'm going to guess, because that's the sort of value prop that they've gone for there. Let's take a quick look at the existing flow. Come on, there you go. Very cool. So we have the hero section followed by 2 CTAs. The hero it's so weird here. I don't really know how to categorize it. It's sort of like it's not really benefit focused. It's kind of trying to point out the problems with just doing email. You're not doing enough, really, to put it bluntly. Is what they're trying to say. That's the message that's being delivered. Like, if you're just doing email marketing, you're not doing enough. And we've got social proof. Who's the focus? And then there's also it's too brand focused. And then we've got CTA, success stories. Because I don't care how many emails Omnisend delivers every day. I don't care how many years of expertise you have. I don't care how many clients worldwide. I do kind of care about the clients worldwide. But you know what I mean? This is, if I'm sat here and I'm trying to grow my business, I don't really care how big yours is. I care what you can do for me. Then it was feature spotlights. Detailed but feature heavy, and then it was the images need work on those. Powerful features for e-commerce needs, website tracking. Okay, so then it goes through some more things, but these are all still the specific actions / features, they're very high level. So it's like, oh, create a welcome sequence. Too high level, no benefits. Create a welcome sequence and build a good relationship. Integrations support social proof. Integration support social proof, and then it was those images. SP images, and I thought it was just the CTAs, right? Okay, so it's not bad. It can be better. So I think a lot of the issues here are it's too vague, it's too brand focused, it's too complicated. Like, what's the goal? There's too many CTAs and stuff. So let's try and recommended view. Let's try and simplify this a little. So hero. Now what I would say is we need to start with how and why. I think one of the best, whenever I look at a value prop, I always like it, especially for software services, I like it to have a how and a why. Like, how are you going to help me and why should I care? One of the best examples I saw of this was Recart. And Recart was sell more with messenger marketing. So why should I care? Because I'm going to sell more. How are you going to help me sell more? Through messenger marketing. You know, boom, 1 and 2, done. Simple, done. Single CTA. Social proof. I'd bring the social proof from lower down up. So the 50,000 plus. Make it customer focused here. Features I like in that position, go through, but make them more benefit driven. Even the specific features, I think, can stay there. They just need to be. They just need to be benefit driven more. Integrations is quite key. Support, get rid of that. Social proof, as in testimonials here. CTA. I feel like we can get another CTA in there somewhere. So another CTA here. Get a demo. Get a demo. Get a demo. Okay. So let's go through this and try and actually rework it. Okay. Evolve. So let's just say. Right, so we'll have your nav bar up here. Let's change the size of that ever so slightly so it's more in line. Nav bar, yeah, marvelous. And then the images. This first image, it seems a little washed out, but I do like it. So let's keep that as is. Let's denote that as an image by filling. So this value prop, okay. So we were going for ease of use, speed of implementation, and too difficult, time consuming, and too costly were the objections that people might have. So why not go with something that really shows that? So let's focus on cutting time. Focusing on the difficulty and the time to implement everything. Omnichannel marketing. Dashboard. That's still weak. Okay. No, that's not good enough. There's no why there. Why should I care? X. Save X hours. So the how is omnichannel marketing. The why is save time. We could just be really basic. Let's go really basic for the time being. single dashboard. Okay, it's time to go further than just email marketing. What I am going to do actually, I'm going to make you a little bigger to denote the headline. Okay, perfect. Let's really hammer home actually. Effortlessly roll out omni-channel campaigns from a single dashboard. Perfect. Right, now let's get in and work there. It's time to go further than just email marketing. High growth commerce brands use Omnisend. On average, what was the term these? High growth. No, this one, thank you. High growth e-commerce brands save X hours per week. Save X hours per week. Omnisend's Collect dashboard to implement, optimize, and analyze omni-channel marketing campaigns. Just need something in there that's more benefit focused. So like, how, what's the benefit? Say X hours per week. Perfect. All right. So that's that subhead, and then what we need here is we need a little. So get a demo. Can I not change that now? Okay, fine. Now, what I would also do for the CTA is I would make it a little bit more compelling. So, get a demo is great. Book your free demo now. That is clear, telling them what they're going to do. It has a little nice booster of free. Now gives it some immediacy. Boom, there you go. And there's your new header section. The image, I don't think needs to be changed. I think that can stay. Let's change the colour back to black or grey. Alright, so this is the social proof section. Clients that trust us. Right, so let's have a quick look. Oh no, wrong button. Clients that trust us, new. So for this social proof, the images can stay pretty much where they are. What I would recommend is, let's fill that. We'll just say, who is the target audience? Use brand logos for a similar size. Size/operation. People want to see that you're helping businesses already in their industry. It makes it much easier to sell. Who we've helped. And then I don't want to put save time because it's a little too weak. Brands we've helped. Oh. Brands we've helped. Could just leave it as that. Then you had a little subhead. High growth e-commerce brands choose Omnisend. Yeah, wonderful. Below brands and average X dollars a month in man-hour costs. It's then tied back to that value prop of ease and time and cost. Perfect. We say below brands, and then do you know what then? Yeah, let's change this. Let's move this. Ugh. Let's have the logos to be longer there. There we go. This can go up there as like the main thing. Boom, let's keep it much simpler. There we go. All of those, thank you. Move that. And then I would bring this trusted by 50,000 magazines in 130 plus countries. I would bring that up to here. Boom. So that feels like it's a nice little add-on for that. There you go, put that there. So now we're on to the features. This, I like the image. Command, nope. Image is fine. We'll leave that image there because but build an integrated customer experience. I'm not sure. It doesn't really excite, does it? So let's go back to the objections, and the value prop is ease of use. It's about saving time, making things simpler. Hello, mate. Making things simpler. What's the description? Give your customers a unified experience with an omni-channel touch. Reach out to your customers. Okay. Together. Bring all your channels together at the click of a button. Makes it seem very simple. Makes it seem easy. We're not changing the message. So then, give your customers a unified experience with an omni-channel touch. Buzzword bingo there. Your customers through their preferred channels. Collect usage, data, and engagement stats from SMS, email, etc., etc., etc. To understand how to best promote your product collect to identify the most profitable relevant offer and channel. See, now that's now disconnected from that subhead. All right, hold on. Reach out to your customers through their preferred channels. Collect data and engagement stats from SMS, email, WhatsApp. SMS, email, WhatsApp, Messenger, Facebook, filters. From all of these, so you know which channel is most likely to convert. Analyzes data from all of these channels in a single dashboard, so you know which channel and offer is most likely to convert. So you know which channel, so you know at a glance. Just really want to hammer home that it's much easier to do it this way than it is the traditional way. Cool. Oh my god, zoomed out a bit too much. I've lost it. Let's refresh. This image works. Bingo bango, job done. Right, so send a more relevant message. So the image there, send a more relevant message. Quickly understand. Send a more relevant message is not bad. However, I like to say Omnisend connects the dots and provides you with actionable data based on your customer's attributes, browse behavior. Analyze multiple automatically analyze. Oh, American spelling. There we go. To send more relevant messages. Let's make that headline size. Okay, cool. Higher sales begin with understanding your customer. Shock me about anything. The dots for you. The dots. Between connects the dots between customer engagement. See, I like the connect the dots bit, but I don't think it's going to be able to fit. Connects the dots and provides you with actionable data based on your customer. Connects the dots between customer attributes, browsing behavior, brand interactions, or any custom event. Customer attributes, brand behavior, brand interactions, or any custom event. the most compelling messages. So again, that kind of hits back on that value prop, because we want to tie it all back to that promise at the top of the page. By Omnisend connecting the dots between customer attributes, browse behavior, etc., it is more likely. I mean, it's easy, right? So this image, though, is one thing I am not happy with. Oh, where's my pen? So let's see what we can do about that. So switch this out for this. Now we're connecting the dots between customer attributes. So why not have something like that really demonstrates that? Because at the minute, the image here, ugh. The image here is of a reports dashboard, a segment. So I don't mind the segment, but I can't read it because the image quality is not good enough. The context belongs is the list complete. Okay. So why don't we So we're talking about connecting the dots between customer attributes, behavior, all of that. This needs to better explain that. So say one person. Wonderful artist. So we've got the two different people. Because I like the style that these have been done in. Engaged on SMS. This person also did. And then, you know, this, what would be good actually? Oh yeah, I'll add these in there. This is good. Email. WhatsApp. Oh, it's just disconnecting. Oh my god, what's happened? That was annoying. It just disconnected my iPod. So, WhatsApp. We've got the channels there. What else were we doing? We were doing, let's just say here. Then we've got Twitter and understanding how they've engaged. I'll leave that up to the designers. But then, so she's doing SMS. She's not doing the email. She does WhatsApp. Right. The gentleman, just make you red. He's not doing SMS. He's engaged with email. None of the others. Let's make sure our lady is Twitter. And then our gentleman is, that's not red, is it? So then we have product 1, promo through email. Oh my god. Because that's the channel he's engaged with. And we have here product 2, promo some sort of messenger. Okay, so, but not a perfect image by any means, but you get the point. Just something that shows that the way person A and person B are engaging on different channels and with different communications then leads to individualized offers. Because at the minute, the image is like dashboards and stuff, which isn't great because it's not that relevant. Down to the next one. Ooh, where's my keyboard? Bring you back. Drive more sales with custom automation. See, now already that headline I think is better because automation is obviously a big time saver and it plays into that value prop of ease and speed. Eliminate the guesswork with our flexible segmentation. Put your data to work and send relevant, highly targeted messages that meet your customers' buying intent and expectations. Use better personalization that makes your brand authentic. Okay, so we've mentioned automation in this subhead, but not at all underneath. This is about segmentation and personalization. So it's still very important things, but a bit of a disconnect there. Powerful features, tailor for e-commerce. Okay, let's not move on. Drive more sales with custom automation. Drive more sales with custom automation. Okay. Let's now zoom in. Create your own automation rules and workflows. Create your own automation rules and workflows. Oh, the camera's disconnected, hasn't it? Create your own automation rules and workflows to send the right message at the right time, completely on autopilot. So now we're going to need to redraw this thing again. Marvelous. Okay, so what would work for this? Something at the top that denotes AI. And then that is making decisions on whether it's going to be an email, whether it's going to be an SMS, whether it's going to be messenger, and then, you know, sort of times of day. It's going to go out at that time, it's going to go out at that time. You could also do sort of, you know, nice little sun, nice little moon, something that denotes that this is going to happen automatically, that there's going to be some sort of computer behind it that is going to set it up on your custom rules. But yeah, okay. Powerful features tailored for e-commerce need. See, I don't mind that headline. Powerful. Ugh. Powerful features. Powerful features tailored for e-commerce needs. There's something there that could be done to tie it back to the value prop of like ease of use. Powerful features. Leave that as is. Address your audience buying intent across different points in their customer journey. Buzzword bingo. Why is that? Omnisend provides. There you go. That first sentence is unnecessary. Omnisend helps you move first-time browsers towards making a purchase. Streamline your sales funnel with sign-up forms, one-off marketing. See, I don't mind that. I think that's fine. Just get rid of that first sentence, trim down that second sentence to Omnisend helps you move first-time browsers towards making a purchase, and then just the same as what was written after. I think that's fine. This needs to be more benefit-driven. See what pages, product categories, and items are anonymous. So, I mean, I don't mind the design of it at all. I think it's quite good. But, like, what's here, I'm just thinking left, why? Why should I do that? Why do I need to see what pages? Website tracking, see what pages, product categories. Okay, let's do a little bit of these. Right, so first of all, we have all of those designs, which kind of take up that space. Let's fill that. Website tracking. Okay. So we got website tracking. We got welcome automation. Move that down one. Let's move that down one just to help with our space. Welcome. Abandonment automation. Confirmation automation. The reuse of the word automation. It's not actually that bad. Post-purchase automation, considering what the VP was. Right. Website tracking. So quickly identify your top performing pages. So they wrote, see what pages, product categories, and items your anonymous and known visitors are browsing on your store. Quickly identify your top performing pages in real time. Drive more traffic to them and drive boosts and underperforming assets. There we go. Let's just shrink that down a wee bit. There we go. A welcome automation. So they've put create a great first impression and start building a relationship with your brand. Brands who welcome new customers. Increase LTV by X%. There is a statistic out there. It might not be LTV. It might be like first time purchase rate or something. But quote that benefit. Create a great first impression and start a strong, profitable relationship right off the bat. Right off the bat. Abandonment automation. An average 78% of carts are abandoned. bring those 78% of pilot with an offer they can't refuse through the channel they most prefer. So then it brings it back to obviously what's being offered here. It's on autopilot. This is all about omnichannel marketing and really hitting people with the perfect offer for them. Confirmation automation. So that one just sort of does it. Send branded order, shipment and cancellation confirmation on autopilot. That's dry, isn't it? And turn your order confirmations, turn your order purchase and delivery confirmations into conversion assets. Deliver them with a relevant upsell. Through users' favorite channel. Post-purchase automation. Reactivate your customers with a series of messages on. Oh, that's fine. Yeah. So it was reactivate your customers with a series of messages designed to drive repeat sales. And then there's a CTA there, which we're going to just ignore. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. So we've oh my god, I've done it again. Big fat fingers. That's my problem. So the integration bit will stay the same. Shame I can't just copy paste over. Right, so we will we'll just pull that down to there. We'll just say integrations. So that's fine, I think. Our support works 24/7. That just needs to be X'd out, to be honest. That's useless. And then we'll get straight into the social proof, and we'll say, we'll change that headline a little because we've moved that up. Some of our 50,000 plus have to say. And I would change the design of these because you've got one there, but it's a carousel. So I would do it on a simpler. Over here, you'll have the image, and over here, the text. Over here, the image. Over here, the text. However many you need. This bit needs to be cut because it offers no value. With these testimonials as well, we like the interface and workflow more than MailChimp. Now that's perfect for the MailChimp reference if you're targeting MailChimp stores or stores using MailChimp, because it makes them realize that there is another alternative out there. Make sure that the testimonials aren't just like, this tool is great, that it actually offers some sort of value and something relevant for the users. So much like we said up here for these, use brand logos that are relevant and recognizable to your ideal customer segment or whoever you're driving to this page. Same goes down here. Use testimonials that explain why it's so good. And this one's good for the VP that we spoke about earlier. The use of MailChimp will appeal more to MailChimp users, but even then, generally, it's easier to plan out scheduled and automated workflows. So basically, it's just saying that he's making it easier for him to run his business, which is what the VP wants. So that's kind of good. Tie it back into the value prop. Make sure that it is relevant to your ideal customer base. And then we've got the last CTA. Leverage each of your... start selling more without stressing more today. Nice little kitschy finish, because that's why. Just, basically that, it's not an image. Basically that bottom CTA should really, oh my God, there we go. Get your free demo now, or book. That last CTA should really just highlight again that main value proposition. We missed a second CTA. Where did we say that we wanted to put it? Here, I think. So let's actually do this properly rather than just add something in. Move all of that down. Oh my god. No, we can move just all of this down. So for that CTA here, I would have the CTA button right there. Book a free demo now. Above, you get started with Omnisend in next. Within a week. I don't know what the time frame is, but this ties back into the speed and ease of use. Book a demo below, book a free demo now. Boom, boom, boom. There you go, little CTA there. Nothing outrageous, nothing too difficult. Bing, bang, bong. Yeah. Oh, you didn't come down. There you go, mate. So these ones are images. These will move up because that useless images. And that's it. So that is how I think that page could be improved. Any questions? Feel free to let me know. But yeah, until the next one.